So how much money do I make off of a Thredup shoe rescue box? Well, today I'm going to be recapping what I unboxed in this shoe box, what sold, where it sold, and how much it sold for. At the end, I will go over what my total profit was off of reselling shoes from this box. If you're new here, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Christina. I am a part-time reseller on both Poshmark and eBay, and sometimes the Real. And for those of you who are returning viewers, thanks for joining me again. So this box in particular had 15 pairs of shoes, and the box itself was $80. And also, if you see any pairs of shoes in here that you would like to purchase that have not sold, please email me at stinaresells@gmail.com. I also have that linked in the description, and I'm happy to sell to you directly. I'm going to do a clear out of the shoes because I do have quite a few from this box that did not sell. Spoiler alert. So the first pair of shoes that was in this box was by the brand Kelly and Katie, and it was a pair of leather, like slip-on sneakers, kind of with perforated leather in a black, and they're in pretty good condition. I kind of thought that these would sell, especially by the time summer came back around again, and they haven't. They're in a size 9.5, but these are still sitting in my closet at a $0. So if you're interested in these, I will sell these for $5 plus shipping. So for the purposes of the recap, that's going to be a $0. The next item that was in the box was one of my favorites that was in the box, and this was a pair of Vince, which I don't think I've ever gotten Vince. Well, now I have because I've done another box, but at the time I had never gotten Vince in one of the shoe boxes. So it was a pair of Vince black patent leather loafers that were in this box. I didn't write down the size. I don't remember. I think they were kind of a small. That was kind of the theme of this box. There were a lot of smaller sizes in this box. And those I decided, this is when I was first starting to send some things into the Real. And so I ended up sending those in. I think a lot of it had to do with the fact that I was way behind on listing. So I did send those into the Real. They did sell, and they sold, I believe, for $60, and I got $18 commission from that. So I made $18 on those. Now I could have made more if I would have sold them on my own. But again, at the time I was super behind on listing and thought that some of these shoes I sent in would just sell faster on their platform. And they all did. I just didn't get much money from them. So those did sell for $18 on the Real. The next item that was in the box was a pair of Vans, and I actually have pretty good luck selling Vans shoes. I've sold several pairs of Vans tennis shoes. In fact, I just sold one like 2 weeks ago. But this one is a pair of kind of gray suede fringe high tops. And these are in a size 6, again, a small, and this is a women's 6, a smaller shoe. Those are still sitting in my closet, and so those are a $0. If you're interested in those, I will do those for $10 plus shipping. The next item that was in the box was a pair of two-tone boots. So like the bottom part of the boot was like black leather, and then the top was like a brown leather. I don't remember the brand off the top, but you can even see in the video where they were stored down like the crease of the front of the boot, and they were knee-high boots. The leather was like peeling off. Terrible condition. Those I couldn't resell. So those are a $0. They're a total loss on that pair. The next item that was in the box was a pair of white slide-on sneakers by Time and True. These are in a 6.5, and these are still listed. So those are $0. And if you're interested in those, I will do those $5 plus shipping. The next item that was in the box was a pair of Toms, and I don't really have good luck selling Toms. I mean, they're a good shoe, but I feel like kind of the market is a little bit oversaturated with them, and so I have trouble moving them. I still have some listed in my closet. Luckily, this pair of brown lace-up Toms sneakers did sell, thank goodness, and those sold on Poshmark for $15. The next item that was in the box was a pair of Anne Klein, I called them like winter boots, kind of a zip up. I'm not sure if they're waterproof actually. I don't know. I don't live where it snows or anything like that, so I don't know that much about winter boots and snow boots. I'm in Texas and it does not snow here, and if it does, it's an emergency. But these have like a white fur at the top and they zip up the inside and go just above the ankle. They have a little bit of a wedge on them. I thought that these would actually move pretty quickly, and they haven't. So those are still sitting in my closet, and that's a 0. If you're interested in those, I will do those for $5 plus shipping. The next item that was in the box was another one of my favorites from this box. And it was a pair of Michael Kors D'Orsay pumps. So not too tall of a heel, black leather. They had kind of the little nameplate on the back of the heel that said Michael Kors, and just a really overall a very pretty pair of heels. I did end up sending those into the Real. They did send them back to me, and now that I am better at deciding what to send into them and knowing what they will and will not accept as far as condition, there is some scuffing down by the taps, and that is why they didn't take them. So I haven't cleaned those up yet. I haven't rehabbed them. And I don't even think I have them listed in my closet right now. They're probably in a pile of shoes that I need to work on. But if you're interested in those, I will do those for $10 plus shipping. And I will have to add at the bottom of the screen what size they are, because I don't remember. I think they were a pretty decent size though. So, but for the purpose of this video, those are a 0. The next item that was in the box was a brand I wasn't familiar with. It was the brand AGL, and they were a they're a patent purple, actually, pair of heels. I ended up looking these up, and they are considered a designer brand. I did send them into the Real because I thought, if I haven't ever heard of AGL, maybe they're not super sought after, or maybe they wouldn't sell as quickly. They were in great condition in a size 37. Those did sell on the Real, but my commission on those was only $6. So you got to be careful what you send into them. And this shoe box that I did, and the ones I did send into them, I learned a few hard lessons, which I am sharing with you. The next item that was in the box was by the brand Telic. I had never heard of this brand either, so I love when I get to learn and research new brands and kind of, I don't know, learn some new things and new brands maybe to be on the lookout for. These were like a comfort sandal. I think the actual name of this was called Recovery Z-strap sandal. And they were real soft, almost like a Crocs foam. So you could tell that they were supposed to be comfortable for your feet. And these did sell on eBay for $20. I was super happy with that. The next item that was in the box was a pair of Naturalizer croc print, kind of like loafer flats, dressy loafer flats. I think they're adorable. They're a little bit of a smaller size. They're in a 6. They're in great condition, and those still haven't sold. They're sitting in my closet. So if you're interested in those, I will do those for $6 plus shipping. The next item that was in the box was a pair of leather flats. They were unbranded, and I remember in the unboxing looking around trying to figure out what brand they were, but they weren't marked. They were a size 7. However, I did not end up listing these, and I didn't resell them because the inside of the shoe was peeling. So those were also a complete loss. So that's 2 in this box that weren't even resellable. The next item that was in the box, this was another cute one, although in another small size, is a pair of Steve Madden, like patent, I would say, because they're shiny, slingback heels in a really cool animal print. And there's like this really adorable little black bow on the back. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. They're tiny. They're in a 6.5. And those are still listed in my closet. So I will do those for $10 plus shipping if anybody there is interested. But for the purposes of this video, it's $0. The next item that was in the box was a pair of Rebecca Minkoff. I called them jelly sandals. They had a strap kind of going down the foot and then a little strap around the toe. And they had the little, I call them Valentino studs, but jelly, of course, down the strap and across the toe. They were so cute. This is another pair I decided to send into the Real because, again, I was super behind on listing. It was a mistake. Even though they sold actually pretty quickly, my commission was only $4. So that didn't even cover my cost of goods. So again, when you're starting to sell some things on the Real, make sure you do your homework unless you're just trying to move inventory and you don't care about the commission, because that one was a loss. The next item that was in the box was another winner for me. This was a pair of North Face winter boots. Really cool. I could tell these are actually waterproof, even though I don't know anything about like winter. And they were tall, lace up, had a fur lined on the inside. Totally cool boots. And those did sell on eBay for $30. So when you add up everything that I sold, my total revenue on this box was $93. When you take out the fees that I had to pay to Poshmark and such, and the cost of the box, my profit's $11. So considering I had 2 losses, I mean, I'm glad that I at least made a profit. But overall, this was not one of my better shoe boxes. I love when I get a pair of Rothy's and that just covers the box. That's happened to me a couple of times. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I do a lot of unboxings on this channel. So make sure to subscribe to the channel if you like reselling content and give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the recap. Also, comment below and let me know what you think the worst sale was. Was it the stuff I sent into the Real? Have you done that too, where you've sent something in and you're like, oh shoot, I shouldn't have done that. And then you don't even cover your cost of goods? Let me know. I will be back later this week with a couple more unboxings. I will see you then. Bye.